What's going on, all you murder mystery enthusiasts? Your two favorite detectives are back once again, and we're joining Benoit Blanc on another Knives Out mystery as we return to review Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery.
Two, reckon.
Part two. Is that Colonel Sanders or Daniel Craig?
I guess you can call me Colonel Logan Myers, KFC Empire. And I'm here with my good mate over there. What's your name again?
I'm just that wild rascal Uncle Henry Hill.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were Benoit Blanc. I see the resemblance is uncanny.
We are back again to review the sequel to Knives Out. It's streaming now on Netflix. We just had an opportunity to watch it over the busy Christmas weekend. And what an awesome film to have drop right before the holidays. Had limited release in theaters, but the big release on Netflix for everybody to stream, and it went straight to number one. And I think a lot of people got to see this movie, and I really enjoyed it. I had a good time with this movie. The great cast, awesome new setting, and a terrific new mystery for Benoit to solve.
We have Miles Bron, played by the great Edward Norton, plays like a billionaire douchebag, owns a place on a Greek island, and basically sends out an invite to all the people behind me to come out and play this game of murder mystery. And that's when the mystery unfolds. And we find out that Benoit Blanc really wasn't invited to this getaway with all these people, the wealthy individuals behind me, but he ends up showing up there for a reason. And it really sets up this story and kind of what they're going for in this film.
Yeah, it's really hilarious. Right off the bat, the first 20 minutes, he kind of solves the whole thing of what Brian was planning out, detail by detail. He picks it apart. But there's more to the story. There's more of the onion to peel back, shall we say. As in the beginning we were talking, we get Benoit Blanc back, the centerpiece of this universe that Rian Johnson's created here, Knives Out. This detective who's, just on the ball. He has that Cajun accent that we were talking in, making fun of it in the beginning. But catching all the details, meeting all these people, meeting the new cast, a great cast, different personalities, everywhere, everybody from Catherine Hahn to Dave Bautista, Kate Hudson, a big cast here assembled for this. All new except Daniel Craig. And I thought all the new cast did a really good job. Everybody's different. Everybody has their suspicious moments within the story. And that's what, Rian Johnson does here. He crafts the story that kind of keeps you guessing throughout, that there's different things happening all at once. He makes it look like people are guilty. And I was guessing all the way up into the end. I didn't really know where it was going to go by the end here. But my favorite performance for the whole thing, besides Daniel Craig, of course, he kills it in this role, was Edward Norton. I thought he was great in that role, as the Elon Musk type dude who is just, he's a shady guy, shady rich guy, and he has all these shady things that he's doing. Everything has to do in his house with like crystals. And, he has this Mona Lisa painting there, and it's got a security system over it so it doesn't get touched or ruined in case of fire. And there's a lot of, there's a lot of fire, shall we say, in this movie, and a lot of crazy stuff going on this island that he lives on.
As you said, a really great ensemble, a lot of Hollywood A-listers behind me in this movie. Catherine Hahn playing Claire. She's like a political figure. Leslie Odom Jr. is like the scientist. Kate Hudson plays Birdie. Dave Bautista's Duke, which I thought was pretty cool in this movie.
Yeah,
and then
the YouTuber.
Madeline Klein is his girlfriend. She plays Whiskey. She's also in a show called The Outer Banks, really fantastic show on Netflix. Check that out. But it's really the ensemble, and it really has to do with this untested technology. And Andy's character, played by Janelle Monáe, gets fired from Miles' company, and really has to do with her character setting up the film. But really, a lot of these people having to do with that. They're wealthy. They're the elite. This is really satire, poking fun at wealthy people like this, that they go play games like this, on a private island. It's not like a normal thing me and you would do.
Right.
But it's really poking fun at that again. And Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig, really fantastic. He carries the movie, obviously, and just does a really great job. Really smart. I love his Southern accent and the places he goes with this character and, solving this. But a lot of twists and turns along the way, and they really crafted out a great script here and a really great cast.
Yeah, they really did. I was, involved and invested in the story throughout. all the characters. Dave Bautista, made me laugh, as the YouTuber, the older guy. And then we see him in the flashback where he had a full head of hair. Just a lot of great sequences in this movie. And it all has to do with the beautiful setting in this movie. It takes place in Greece, this beautiful island. So you get a lot of pool scenes. It's very, bright colored, this sequel, as opposed to the first Knives Out. It's totally different, takes it in a totally different place with different people involved. And it's, Rian Johnson's writing's really great. His dialogue that he writes for the characters, the humor is really smart. It's not just like one liners and stuff. It's really, interesting dialogue between the characters. And really, he builds these characters from the ground up. With all those characters, a lot of directors would struggle to find time for each one, where, Rian Johnson does a great job of, giving each character time and investing them into the story and, involving them. And, I was really satisfied with this sequel. Did I love it as much as the first one? Probably not. It was maybe a little less, interesting than the first movie, just because it was the first one, but not by very much. It maintained the quality, had a great mystery, a great cast, and Daniel Craig was just as excellent as he was in the first one. I had a great time with the movie.
I just love Daniel Craig altogether now. He just really sells his character. Hopefully they make another film with this character and see where this person goes in life, and really not liking wealthy people and just going in to kind of poke fun at them and figure out these mysteries. Be interesting to see him in the future if Rian Johnson, continues this franchise. I'm down for that. Rest of the cast really great. The whole cinematography and setting of this is beautiful. Tropical island. It felt like the White Lotus, the movie. Just looking at it, just the scope of it looked really, something somewhere you to go on summer vacation and just enjoying it with all these wealthy people and the hollow people that they are. There's nothing to them, and they deteriorate before your eyes throughout the film too. Even having all the money in the world, you're still a miserable human being like the rest of us. So it really shows in this movie. Great satire, really poking fun at the wealthy and the elite in the world and people that are doing this right now as we speak. So it was a fun movie, not as good as the first one. But definitely a really great, follow-up sequel. Really had a great time with that. So with that being said, I'm going to give Glass Onion a Knives Out mystery. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 Colonel Sanders hairpieces.
I agree with you. Just a fun film to watch around the holiday season. A great mystery, great cast. Edward Norton, Daniel Craig going toe to toe. Both brilliant actors, and then a great supporting cast. Some unknowns, relatively unknown actors and actresses there that really shined in the film. I'll be watching out more for this cast as we go on. The great Catherine Hahn, she's great. She, sold being a senator or a politician. I think she was a senator in this. But really great mystery. And then Janelle, the actress there, she's also a musician. So very impressive work from everybody involved. And Rian Johnson, another great mystery. And I hope he does another one. I have a feeling he will. This movie went to #1 as expected, but I hope he gets to continue this. And I also heard today that he was kind of pissed that they used Knives Out in the title at all. He kind of just wanted to be called Glass Onion. And, everybody knows it's, a Knives Out sequel. He kind of wanted to keep that out, but it is what it is. It was a great follow-up to Knives Out. Not quite as good as the first one, but definitely, up there in terms of quality. And with that being said, I am going to give Glass Onion a Knives Out mystery a 3.5 out of 5 Dave Bautista hair pieces.
We're interested from hearing from you guys out there. What did you guys think of Glass Onion? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? What's your favorite part of the film? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click subscribe. Also, check out these whodunits on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, CinePhellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV movie news and reviews.
Yeah, really great movie. Had a great time with this. These murder mysteries are pretty fun. I love what Rian Johnson's doing here. We don't get a lot of movies like that anymore. It's a throwback to the older movies, obviously Clue and the other murder mysteries that were very popular back in the day. He brought that back for a new generation, and with Daniel Craig in the lead, it's awesome. Totally different than James Bond, using his intellect more than his physicality, and you can tell that he's really enjoying acting right now and not having all the stress that came along with being Bond. So thank you guys for watching our review of Glass Onion, and until the next CinePhellas movie review, I'm Uncle Henry Blanc.
And I'm Uncle Logan Benoit, signing out until the next movie review.
Cheers.